Folks, before you even start today's video, pause it and go over to shopwcbs.com and get yourself a world-class Bullshitters t-shirt. We just launched, we have some awesome designs, and we're going to be adding more monthly. We're going to treat the store as a reflection of the channel. We have a great joke on a show, we're going to put it on a shirt. We're also going to make it very interactive. If you buy our beer glass and drink with us, you'll get a shout out. It'll be like drinking with us virtually. So folks, go over to shopwcbs.com, support independent entertainment because the real world entertainment sucks. And now it's time for the video.
The following is a world-class Bullshitters exclusive.
I love to talk about Ghostbusters, especially when it concerns one Paul Feig. Let's start today's video with a little game. Which one of these words best describes Paul Feig? Funny? No. Masculine? No. Bitter? Bingo. If you don't know who Paul Feig is, good for you. For those of us burdened with that knowledge, Paul Feig is a vastly overrated director who gets praised for his comedies full of unfunny women and bad jokes. You liked Bridesmaids? Good for you. That doesn't make Paul Feig a good director. His demographic is NPR listeners, and his films were about as exciting as Fresh Air with Terry Gross. Boring, agenda-filled snooze fest that appeal to places like The Guardian and The Mary Sue. Paul Feig was a Hollywood darling with Bridesmaids, The Heat, and Spy. But then Paul Feig got arrogant, stuck his head up his ass, and made a little film called Ghostbusters 2016. I did not like this film, but then again, I'm a man, and my opinions don't matter. Maybe if Paul was a man, his opinions wouldn't matter. But he isn't, and they do, and we're stuck with Ghostbusters 2016. Ghostbusters 2016 would go on to be a massive hit and put all the critics, incels, fanboys, bigots, and sexists in their place. I'm sorry, a rift in space-time caused me to look into an alternate dimension where Ghostbusters 2016 was a hit. I was just talking to my friend Peter Perkins. Peter Potter? What was Peter's last name? Who is Peter? Why is Peter? Somehow we live in the best reality. We avoided alternate 1985 and Ghostbusters 2016 was a failure. So much of a failure, in fact, that Sony is wiping it out of existence. Now, I noticed this little slight as soon as Sony released images of what we're going to talk about, and then I pulled out my wallet and made a purchase. Long story short, shunning Ghostbusters 2016 equals money. Paul Feig calls out Sony for not including 2016 Ghostbusters film and franchise box set. The studio is releasing a Ghostbusters Ultimate Collection gift set timed to Jason Reitman's recent film sequel. Paul Feig wants to know who he needs to call after his 2016 Ghostbusters film was not included in a new box set celebrating the Sony franchise. In honor of the planned February 1st home release of Ghostbusters Afterlife, the studio is releasing an 8-disc Ghostbusters Ultimate Collection Blu-ray and 4K Ultra HD on the same day. Included in the gift sets are Ghostbusters from 1984, 1989's Ghostbusters 2, along with director Jason Reitman's 2021 film Ghostbusters Afterlife, which is a direct sequel to the initial classic. Notably absent is the Paul Feig-directed film that starred Melissa McCarthy, Kate McKinnon, Leslie Jones, Kristen Wiig, and Chris Hemsworth. After the omission garnered attention on social media, Feig took to Twitter to share his thoughts, which included him noting that the original film star Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, and Ernie Hudson appear in the 2016 movie. And I quote, at Sony Pictures, "I know this must be a mistake," he wrote. "We do have a lot of fans, and Bill and Dan and Ernie were in it, and we won the Kids' Choice Award for Best Feature Film the year it came out, so I guess this was just an oversight?" Feig added the hashtag we are all Ghostbusters. No, you are not. Now, Paul Feig loves to talk about the Kids' Choice Awards, and, well, Paul, that's really not too strong of an argument. See, you're pulling from the worst of the worst, the bottom of the barrel, if you will. You want to talk about a Kids' Choice Award holding merit, holding weight? Okay, Paul, I'm sure that it does. So let's take a look at some of the films that the Kids' Choice Awards have awarded for being the best of the year. So Paul Feig's Ghostbusters won the Kids' Choice Award in 2017. Awesome. The year before that, the nod went to Star Wars The Force Awakens. Before that was The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. Before that was Hunger Games Catching Fire. Before that was The Hunger Games. Before that, Alvin and the Chipmunks Chipwrecked. Before that, The Karate Kid starring Jaden Smith. Before that, Alvin and the Chipmunks The Squeakquel. Before that, High School Musical 3, Senior Year. Before that, in 2008, Alvin and the Chipmunks. There's only a few decent films on this list, and the best would be from 1988 when Beverly Hills Cop 2 won a Kids' Choice Award. Yeah, an R-rated film with tits and cocaine won a Kids' Choice Award. That just shows you how dumb kids are today. But realistically, Paul, you're not in good company. What are you trying to achieve? Is that really the best you got? Do you want your congratulations? It's about as impressive as Rian Johnson's Saturn Award for The Last Jedi. Maybe I'm being too harsh, an award is an award, but no, I'm not. Sony did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Additionally, the company's Twitter account did not reply to the Bridesmaids director's tweet. The 2016 Ghostbusters film, which holds a 74% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Remember folks, Rotten Tomatoes scores only matter for films like this when every other metric shows that it was a failure. It was the target of misogynistic trolling on social media at the time. The studio hoped the comedy would launch a Ghostbusters film universe, but that never came to life after the project lost money. In 2017, Aykroyd discussed the film on British talk show Sunday Brunch, saying Feig will not be back on the Sony lot anytime soon. According to the actor, Feig spent too much money on it, and he didn't shoot the scenes we suggested to him. How does it feel to be right, folks? Pretty good, doesn't it? History can be a cruel mistress, and Ghostbusters 2016 is getting the harsh but fair punishment it deserves. To wipe the film out of existence is fair. This film serves no purpose. Did you notice the anti-Afterlife hate train that was trying to leave the station but ultimately just spun its wheels? That didn't work. We the fans can smell bullshit a mile away, and unless it's world-class, audiences aren't buying it. What people are buying is Wokebusters, a paranormal parody, which is a comic book that makes fun of society, the society that allows Ghostbusters 2016 to exist. If you hate Ghostbusters 2016 and what it represents, then you'll love Wokebusters. There's even a cover called The Graveyard, which is all about the ladies of 2016's reboot. The link is in the description below. Don't miss out. Now, I did buy the Ghostbusters box set. Nick of the show sent us the info a few days ago, and erasing Ghostbusters 2016 was enough to earn my money. Now, I gotta imagine Paul Feig is very, very upset that we're buying the old sexist Ghostbusters film, where women are secretaries, New York City real estate agents, college students, or world-class concert musicians. He's probably at home crying, writing a sequel to West Side Story or something. Who cares? If it gets made, he'll probably just Feig it up. You know, add Melissa McCarthy and suck out the humor. You want to make a movie that will suck? Feig it. When you want to be sad, just Feig it. Feig it, the flop maker. I'm the opposite of Paul Feig, happy. I am a happy man that Paul Feig's pointless Ghostbusters remake is wiped away from existence. How come no other remake gets defended like this? No one freaks out over Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead or Gus Van Sant's remake of Psycho. When people say they like the originals more, people nod and move on. Ghostbusters 2016 is weaponized. If you don't like it, people assume you're some sort of historical German douchebag, Ike Turner, or worse, intelligent. You think for yourself. Unlike the Ghostbusters 2016 drones who eat, sleep, get offended, repeat. That's from Wokebusters, by the way. Link in the description. Ghostbusters Afterlife was a win for fans, a win for sanity, a win for justice, and not of the social variety. I know that's a bit extreme, but who cares? It's Ghostbusters. It's important, and I'm glad the fans fought for this one. If everyone just blindly rolled over and accepted all of these remakes, even less new things would get made. Ask yourself this, Paul. Did the world need more Ghostbusters? No, but you forced it on us, and now we've said no twice. We're not answering the call. Give it a rest. Take your Kids' Choice Award and shove it up your ass. Once you remove your head, that is. So folks, what do you think of the news that Ghostbusters 2016 is not a part of the box set? Like I said, the moment I saw the box set and that it omitted Ghostbusters 2016, I bought it. That's how I vote with my wallet. I love Ghostbusters, I enjoy Ghostbusters 2, and I enjoy Ghostbusters Afterlife. Fuck Ghostbusters 2016. It's an abomination of a movie, it's terrible, it's unfunny, it represents all sort of bad things, but at the end of the day, like I said, it really is just an unfunny remake, and we can all get on board with unfunny remakes that don't need to exist. Do you remember all those other female-led remakes that were basically created in the wake of Ghostbusters 2016? Are we still talking about the Dirty Rotten Scoundrels remake? No. Are we still talking about Ocean's 11 or 8 or whatever the hell the number is? No. Those movies came, they didn't really do much, and they disappeared. Ghostbusters is just the biggest example of another one of these. And it also goes to show you, don't fuck with a beloved franchise. Star Wars didn't really get away with it, but they didn't do exactly what Sony did. Sony tried to change everything you love and kind of shun the old people. Star Wars shunned everything you love, brought in the old people, and created this ugly mess, which we can talk about next time, because right now it's an interesting time to be really discussing genre films, because you have Ghostbusters, you have Spider-Man that know how to do nostalgia right, but then you have The Matrix and you have Star Wars, which shit the bed royally. And that's a discussion for next time. So folks, thank you for watching. Enjoy your holidays. It's about to be Christmas. I know we don't put out videos usually this close to Christmas, but I gotta talk about this. This is a big Ghostbusters topic, and Ghostbusters 2016 is the topic that really changed everything for world-class bullshitters. So while you're on the way out, make sure you get yourself a copy of Wokebusters. It's the comic that I've written and drawn. It's a parody of everything that's wrong with the world today in a nice little paranormal Ghostbusters style package. The link is in the description below. There's all kinds of fun perks and tiers. Now, I'll be sharing more of the campaign in the coming days, but until then, go over to Indiegogo, see what's up there. There's tons of art, perks, and all sorts of awesome things. So sign up for Wokebusters, back it now. So folks, thank you for watching, but before I go, do one thing this holiday season. Be smart, be cool, but always be excellent to each other.